Hello everyone, Artisan Pirate here and welcome back to the channel. Today's adventure takes us to Durham, North Carolina. Around 35 minutes from home was the total drive time involved here, so not very far to go for a quick trip. And we are up at the Duke Gardens. This is a vast area and there's no way I'm going to be able to cover everything in just today's short video. We were in the neighborhood. I'm up here with a fellow woodworking friend and he had been talking about coming here for a while, and we finally decided to just, hey, let's just go. It is $2 an hour to park here. That's US currency, and I'm sure you would need a few hours to cover the whole entire Duke Gardens. I've got a map I will show you momentarily, but we are going to enjoy the time we have here. We've got about an hour to spare and I'm going to document it as best I can. And please keep in mind, if you guys would like me to come back here and fully cover everything, maybe later on in the fall when all of the foliage is changing colors, I'd be more than happy to do that for you guys. But for now, let's turn the camera around and explore the Duke Gardens. And to show you guys the vastness of the Duke Gardens, you see it here proclaims, "Welcome to the Duke Gardens." And we're only here for a brief stay today. And over here at the fountain, surrounding it, is several plants and pots and decorative vases and everything. And one thing I really like is they have each individual plant labeled, and it tells you where it originates from and what climate it would thrive in. Really, really neat. Really nice and tranquil out here. A lot of water effects, a lot of beautiful and exotic plants that I have never seen. Really worth a trip. One thing to keep in mind if you decide to visit the Duke Gardens is they have paved pathways as well as dirt pathways, and we did have some much needed rain yesterday, so please keep that in mind if you are planning to come here and spend a little while. They do have a visitor center, they do have a gift shop connected to the Duke Gardens, but if you come, just please be aware of what footwear you're going to be wearing while walking the paths. As we continue along one of the many paths, if I can find any links to where you can get a full site map that's kind of interactive, I'll leave that link down in the description box below this video. But as always, you can just Google Duke Gardens in Durham, North Carolina and see some of the beautiful photos of this amazing place. And these paths are beautifully decorated. Again, all of the plants have labels on them and you can tell it's well manicured. Very cool. And there is a lot of coverage here. A great way to escape some of the heat on these hot summer days. But today is actually very mild and less humid. And just following the path and seeing where it leads. Following along the path, we have come across the Charlotte Brody Discovery Garden. Looks like a nice pergola, I believe that's the right word, style structure. And I'm sure it would look amazing with all of the vines covering it to make a nice little shady area. Has nice benches to sit and relax. But just following the paths, as always. Nice little roadside sign here, just indicating how far some stuff is away. If you guys would like to pause the video to just read everything, you can. Really neat. And I like how it's kind of weathered too, like it's been out here for a while. Durham, United Kingdom, Durham's sister city, which of course we are in Durham, but it's 3,750 miles away. And you can hear all the birds in the background. I'm sure birds love this garden. Several informative signs along the path as well. And again, I just cannot express how beautifully manicured everything is, as well as the smells. This place with all of the flowers, all of the different plants, smells so amazing. And several different aromas are floating through the air. I know a lot of my woodworking friends have gardens, greenhouses, things like that. And a lot of them like messing in plants. I know my mom really loves messing with flowers and horticulture stuff. I believe that's the right word for it. Got some plants growing there. And you can see the path we just came up. Looks like they're going to have a mess of squash, looks like, later on. Here we have some gourds hanging up. I remember my grandfather let me plant some of these a long time ago, like when I was a little kid, and we had made birdhouses out of them. Brings back some great memories. And looks like this path here is going to loop us back around to where we came from, at that road sign looking structure. Yep, I was correct. And me and my buddy gravitated to the oriental side of the gardens with all of the exotic bamboos and stuff like that. And here is this little bridge-like structure that you can walk over. Really, really neat architectural element here. And all these little areas that I'm exploring here are themed. There is like a rustic country area. There is this oriental inspired one that has like the massive Tranquility Pond here, and you can see the bridge in the background that traverses it. But really cool and really tranquil. Continuing along. Beautiful views here, and I can only imagine how much more beautiful it would be during the fall season when all of the foliage changes colors. The map says this is the Japanese bridge, and it is very oriental, gives off that oriental vibe, overlooking the waterway. But still stunning architecture. Can't believe I've never been here. And that, my friends, is going to wrap up our time at the beautiful and majestic Duke Gardens. In some areas, it was like stepping into a whole nother world or culture. We have the Japanese tea house behind me. We are still in the Oriental section here as I am closing the video. Again, we wasn't up here for a very long time today, but I'll be more than happy to come back here. The beautiful and majestic Duke Chapel Church is also here that I've never explored. I'd like to go and see it, and if I can't film in there, which I would understand the policies and all, I would of course love to go in and take pictures and just see it with my own eyes and everything. And of course, coming back here later on down the road to explore the full gardens. The whole encompassed site is a must on my list now. But really cool. I hope you guys have liked today's short video. Thanks to my buddy who is behind the camera, who came along with me, and we both met up here and we paid at the gate, and we've just been walking around talking and taking pictures while I've been filming the video. So thank you to my buddy Sam for coming along. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe to it, and also follow me across all my social medias under the Artisan Pirate name. As always, links to contact me as well as all my social medias will always be linked down in the description box below these videos. That's about all for this one, and remember guys, if I can make it or do it, so can you. I'm the Artisan Pirate. Take care, and I'll see you guys real soon.